Hey, what is going on, Shaiya Legends? It's your favorite admin Dio here. What's going on? Okay, so you may not like this, but let's get into it. There's always going to be that person that needs a butt band aid. Do you need a butt band aid today? Well, you might after hearing this. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of get into some things about where the future of the server is going. We've been up for almost 1 year, and we haven't really came out with a lot of content. A lot of players are asking, come out with new content, new content, new content. But I'm trying to take things pretty slow because my first server or the first Shaiya Legends, I kind of went fast with adding new stuff, and after 17 months, there was almost nothing to add. So I have two big ideas that I'm wanting to introduce to the server. Now, we'll go over some pros and cons of these, but I'm partially biased on this because I want these things to happen, but I don't want to do it if I don't have the support of the server, because especially this first one that I'm going to bring up, if we implement this, there's no going back. It's here to stay. The second one I talk about, it can be one of those things where if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, then we can go away with it. So what I want you guys to do is I just want you to sit back, relax, listen to this video, and I really would like some feedback in the comments here. Let's do the comments here on YouTube, and just tell me if you like this idea, why and why not. And then also these ideas are in the early birthing stages, so right now it's just an idea, it's not really began. So I am totally open to more parts of these ideas to make it better, because I'm sure there's going to be more that come up with time. So we'll get into it. So the first thing, the first of the two ideas, is called Extreme Legends mode. And so basically we would introduce a new mode to the server. So what this mode would do is, you would just make a new character on the loading screen, and this character would be Extreme Legends mode. So you would still be able to leader res and do all those types of things. However, you would get you're basically getting one extra stat point per level. So once you get to level 70, in theory you'd have 70 extra stat points. Now again, the birthing ideas is just in the beginning stages, so maybe I'll make it to where you only start getting the stat points at level 20, so then when you get to 70 you would have 50 extra, because some people like Moon and Gon and these other awesome lovely players already have a lot of stat points, and we don't want to make it too hard. So there's always a catch. There's always a catch. You can't just make a new tune and just get all these free stats, right? So the idea is that the EXP rate would be very, very low. Such as, like, again, it's not been decided. I'm open to, talking about it and suggestions, but somewhere within the range of between 1 and 5 times EXP OS rate. So and it would only be for this class, or sorry, for this mode. So the normal Legends mode that everyone is on right now, it would still be times 500. Nothing would be changing with what we have right now. It's only what would be to come. So my plan is I would want it to be a super hard grinding type of system where you level. So I would make it to where you cannot equip any of the gear in game right now. So I would introduce new gear to the server for 1 through 15, and I don't mean PvP. I mean to like help you level up to like to be able to kill mobs in CR, because it's going to be hard. And so I would make new gears, and the thing is, right now, because of how easy and basically free the lapis are, these gears would have either no slots to maybe 1 slot. So like the 1 through 15, you could link like 1 level 6 lapis, and then some OJs or whatever, just to be able to kill in the 1 through 15 dungeons and stuff. And then it would go on to 20 through 30, and then I'd probably just keep one lapis. You can link like a 6 or 7 in there. And then we could go into the Adamus sets, like the level 40 through 50, to help kill through Pando, and then I'll make all new goddess sets, and then to help you kill VR mobs. Let's see what I have written here. Okay, and so another thing is, you would only be able to get EXP from other people that are Extreme Legends mode players. So don't think like a maxed out level 70 player is just going to go in and P-level you. I'm going to make it to where it doesn't work like that. They have to be within 9 levels of you for you to get EXP. So basically, if you're level 40 and someone's level 50 and they kill a mob, you're not getting anything. They have to be max 49, for example. And so this is just to make it to where, it's fun. Listen, I've been on 100 plus private servers just like the next guy. And I know how discouraging it is to grind, but this is where most of us has came from, and at one point in time we liked it. And Shaiya Legends is here to stay. We've been here for 1 year, and so you're going to do the work, and it's going to be worth it because it's going to pay off. We're not going to go down next week like the next server does. So that's just something to, just one of those pros. This is going to activate all the maps, the nostalgia that we used to have. It's all going to come back, and we're hoping it to take between 1 and 3 months to level up, just depending on how busy you are. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have. And in terms of the stats, we'll make it balanced out. Okay, we'll make it balanced out. And another thing is, if you guys don't already know, during the first week of the server opening, or maybe even before, I said that on our 1 year anniversary, I'm coming out with new sets for every class. And I'm already in contact with Daniela, and she's going to be making new custom sets for everybody. So when I say for everybody, I mean the different classes. And what I want to do is I want this set to be worn by Extreme Legends mode players only. 2 things that this is going to do. Number 1, it's going to encourage players to want to get to level 70. Number 2, the current gear that we have in place is going to be basically hand-me-downs, and it's going to go to new players, and it's going to basically create this flow of gear to the new players that are coming into the server, like the next generation. And when I say next generation, I mean like for the next couple months, because that's how it be on private servers nowadays. So, that's just something to consider also. And, I really want the support of the players in the server, because this is the one, if we do this, there's no going back. There's no going back. Our next idea that I came up with. Okay, so hear me out. We come out with a new tiered spender you can only gain progress by having farming tokens. And so what I want to do, and I know this is crazy, it'd be a lot of work, but y'all are worth it. It'd be fun. You guys are not crying, but like crying out, like, we want something to do. We want content. And it's like, okay, I hear you guys. So here's my idea. 10 tiers. Every month we'd have 10 tiers on this new tier. And you can't donate for it. You cannot buy it. You have to do the work. So this is what we would do. We would have 100 quests. They'd be chain quests, meaning you have to do the first, and then the second, and then the third. You can't do the first, and then the 43rd, and then like the 80th quest. It's a chain, and you have to do each one. And then every 10, you can NPC those tokens. You get progress on the tiered spender, and then you can get an item. So this opens up so much content, because I would do so much stuff in the 15 zone. Like I don't know. I would make new mobs and bosses and things that you have to do. Maybe I'll do a kill quest where you have to kill 15 or sorry, you have to kill 200 people in the 15 zone, and then we could do that with the 30 zone. Hear me out. This when I played Shaiya Olympus, it was like a 5 or 6 year old server. They had 1 year anniversary sets, and I was on like the 5th anniversary set. But they had a 60 PvP zone, and it wasn't the biggest, most popular thing, just like our 15 and 30 zone is. I mean, it's not non-existent; it's there, but it would be cool to have new quests and new bosses, and it would just be exciting. There's no reason not to have it. It's not like it would take away from what we have right now. And so we could do quests there. We would do quests with altars and LE mobs and KI, and we would make it PvP oriented. We'd make it fun. You have to kill 10 Reno altars for example. Just fun ideas. And I'm open to ideas. If you guys have a cool idea, just keep in mind it can't be like you have to kill 10 Kimu bosses, because you only have 30 days to complete this tiered, and that would take like what, 5 days right there, if just for that one. And so because after the 30 days, all the progress gets wiped and all the tokens in game get wiped, so you'd have to start over, and then we'll reset the quests. They're not repeatable quests, by the way. You'd have to start all over. So just a whole bunch of ideas. Open up the 60 PvP. It would literally bring back 15 and 30 PvP. And I know that's not for everyone, but for some people, they're all about it. And you would get amazing items on this tiered spender. We would make it worth your time. We could do cosmetics. We could do +5 tickets, the in-game accessories and legends capes, and those types of things. It would be good stuff. It's not going to be your run-of-the-mill stuff that you can buy on the web mall. It'd be good stuff. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth your time and something to do. And then also on these quests, we can have the mobs dropping something, and so it's basically like you're farming the whole time. And it'll be really fun with friends to be able to do this. You can go in parties, and it just be fun. Open up all the maps. So that's basically what I have. I know it's kind of crazy. I haven't saw any servers that have ever came up with this idea or did it. But I really want your guys's feedback on this. I need like a majority of the players' feedback, because this is a big thing. This is something big. It's going to take a lot of money. It's going to take a lot of effort. A lot of time for the developers. Imagine doing 100 quests. If anyone on here has ever had a server or knows what goes into making a quest, I'm a lunatic for doing a 100 quest chain idea. So if you guys like that, let me know. And one other thing is, if you don't like the idea, just be careful. If it's, I want to know who doesn't want us to do it and who wants us to do it. If you're neutral, just say that you're neutral about it. Some people might not want to do it, but they're like, I can see this being a good idea for the server. Whereas some people might be like this is horrible, and give me a reason why. I don't take well to just saying this is stupid. I want to know why. I want to know what goes on in people's heads to make them say this is good or not. But either way, I think I covered everything. I'm probably missing some things, and these ideas will evolve over time. I'm sure I'm missing stuff that players are going to bring up and be like, hey, if we don't do this, it's going to be too easy to level up, or we need to do this, and it's crazy. It's crazy. We would have to make new gear for every class for 15 around the 15 level, around the 30, 45, and goddess, and it's crazy. So it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. I'm hoping that this brings a whole lot of new players to the server. I'm gonna make it a really big thing. I'm gonna make it seem like it's like a reset, but it's not. I'm just gonna make it seem like that. I'm gonna build up a lot of I don't know. I don't know the word I'm looking for. I'm just gonna try to make it really big and give a date, but like Shaiya Legends is dropped, and we could even like we could go from Shaiya Legends pay to earn to something else, and because listen, players want new servers. That's the problem these days. But if they see like this new way of coming into Legends and catching up, they might just come for it. And so we'll make it seem like that. We're not resetting. We'll just make it seem like that because players are fickle. They don't know what they want. They'll leave at the drop of a hat. And not everyone, I say that, but I'm not speaking to the people on Shaiya Legends because you guys are actually the one exception because you guys are here for like a year, and so you guys are the the loyal players out there still that play here because you know that we're not going to shut down in a month. In fact, this is a funny story. There's people that hate me that play my server, but they play it because they know that I can keep a server up for a long time and keep it stable and safe from like DDoS and attacks because we got Numbness and Juve working on the team to help us against exploits, and it's been a safe haven for players for a really long time, and I wanna keep it that way, and a lot of players play the server because of that. But anyways, I'm rambling on. Listen, God bless you guys. Thank you for listening to this video. Please give me your feedback. If you don't like it, do a thumbs down. Do a thumbs down on this video. No one else can see it, but I'll still be able to see it. And then, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. So, all right, God bless you guys. We'll see you in the next video. I don't know if I'll do videos anymore, but anyways, God bless you guys. See ya.